Evening all, how are we doing? It is Friday, we have made it, end of the week, or kind of anyway, probably going to stream tomorrow as well, but anyway. Well, setting that aside for a moment, we basically made it to the end of the week. How's everyone doing? We're having a good one? I've got something tangled up back there. Yeah, we're going to play some Fallouts. Feels like it's been a minute, like 3.5 weeks actually, at least streaming-wise, and yeah, you jump back in. We've got some fun stuff to look into. It's been of necessity on the back burner a little bit from a streaming standpoint, Fallout, the last a couple of weeks. Sort my chair out, I think I'm a bit further away than I want to be there. As yeah, we've had a lot of stuff coming out in quick succession, a lot of stuff on the go at once, and trying to get through it all is difficult. And obviously Fallout has mostly been settling into the just do your challenges routine, which is fine, but not the most exciting after a while, once you've done a few of them. So yeah, that one was the first one to go on the back burner for a minute. But we've got South Midnight crossed off, which is great, and then Oblivion Remastered came out earlier in the week, and I'm really enjoying that. We've been playing that, which is also great, but also puts me straight back to square one with having lots of games to try and get through. So, yeah, Fallout today, because there is a mini-season running, which is the sort of challenge event things that they used to do with a slightly different name and layout. So we're going to have a look at that. And yeah, we'll pick up Avowed again on Saturday, and then sort of next week get back into, hopefully, finish off Avowed, and then be able to pick up Atomfall again. Because that one's also had to go on the back burner, just so that I'm not buried under an absolute mountain of stuff to do. Not that I'm not buried under a mountain of stuff to do anyway, but, you know, it is what it is. So, how are we doing? Evening, Craig. Evening, Belfast. Evening, Steve. Come on in. We're going to get back out to Appalachia. I have now finished, and I'm halfway through editing a video for tomorrow. Looks like I've got... Oh, it'll be a PTS update on it, so... Not a major issue. Yeah, so... That will be up tomorrow afternoon, hopefully. Got a camp build with a South Midnight theme. Not a very practical camp, but an interesting sort of artistic endeavour, I suppose you'd call it. Shit. Oh, I know what I've done. I've gone goofed. That's what's going on here. Yeah, in a minute. I was on the wrong profile on Stream Deck, which is why I pressed the button, nothing's happening. That's because it's telling it to change an entirely different thing, which is not even operational at the minute. So, shall we? In the mire then? No, actually. It's not far from Somerville, the camp. Mothman event ended, but they haven't removed the guy who told you to start it, and there's no cultist back. Oh, joy. Might go and eyeball that and see what's occurring, and then maybe we'll pass the message on. I'm sure somebody already has passed the message on. Scrap kit. I don't care about that. This current bundle of stuff is quite cool. The hourglass and saddlebag outfit and stuff. I quite like the look of that. It's fun. Might switch into that for a change. I like the rotary rifle rack. I'm not going to be using a combat rifle, so I don't think I'll be using the paint, but it was better to get the bundle than not. Oh yeah, it reminds me, you may notice the insanely large number down there. Bethesda very kindly renewed my Fallout First for me, which is much appreciated. Right. Yes, how do I play Fallout 76 again? I don't know. So, yeah, we're going to have a look at the challenge bit and stuff, and I'll try and wrap my head around the last few details of that. I'm pretty sure I know how it works, but that should be fine. We'll do a bunch of challenges and stuff and sort of see how we do. I didn't actually missed all the challenges last week, so it's a bit suboptimal. Yeah. On the other hand, there'll be double score coming up in before too much longer, I think, so I'll have to take advantage of that. Use the rifle rack for small rifles, Tommy, and they're just kind of floating. Is it not tall enough for the rack or something? Have a look at that, so see what's what. Send a bug report if in doubt. I might tweak things. Not tall enough, yeah, well, that might be it. May or may not be much they can do about that, I don't know. Stretch the image. So, we are back here at my cabin for the minute because my Hagen Molly camp I'm going to be uploading tomorrow, which is all the way down here, right next to Somersville. It's all well and good. It's in south of Midnight, it's just outside of a town, small town, village type thing, so that's why it's there. And also, you know, it kind of works. So yeah, it's not a functional camp, it's a artistic type camp, so that's why we're up here. So, what else have we got? Acid, daily challenge, board game, daily up on public team, I can do that. Feral ghoul lost, plant crops. I might re-roll that one, we'll see. Weekly, collect caps, that's again not ideal. Pre-war food, it's also kind of bloody annoying. I might be able to speed that one a little bit. Collect teddy bears, complete events, drink nuka twist. Gonna have to re-roll a few of these. Blood eagle, scorch, scrap pipe guns, I can do that. Scrap junk to produce circuitry. This is all fine. So, we have to re-roll this because that's inconvenient. Build a miscellaneous item or resource in a workshop or camp. Okay, happy to do that. And caps, I mean, it's not that I have a problem with doing it, it's just going to take too bloody long, so re-roll that one. Be another epic. Cork. That could actually be slightly annoying to do. Maybe. Maybe not. Plant crops, I guess I'll do that one. I don't really want to, but we can. So, let's get the tunes back on because issues with copyrighted music. If we go into the seasons and the Appalachian Outlaws thing, we've got the special event, which is running for presumably the next 2 weeks. Yes. And we've got a whole bunch of different wards. The money bag backpack, I think, is what we need to have equipped in order to do the challenges, so I'll check that in a second. But as we rank up through the various challenges, or rather, as we claim things, we unlock the next one. So I claimed the backpack, and it unlocked the suffix. Then I claimed the suffix, unlocked the poster, and if I unlock the poster, it'll unlock something else. Carry weight booster is now unlocked. See? Presumably going to go this way and then this way and stuff. Yeah, bit by bit. I could probably, I could claim everything right now if I wanted to, and then grab the tickets back by doing the challenges, which will offset that. And those we can now find, I think, under the events challenges. Which I don't know is any better, but anyway. Complete week 1 challenges, complete week 1 and 2 challenges. Let's grab those on the bottom. Collect pre-war money with the bag equipped. Cigarettes. Craft Molotovs. I don't really want to do that, but I can. Kill a human. I'm going to be doing that. 76 humans. That's a lot of humans. Kill an enemy, that's a lot of enemies. I'm going to have to do some hardcore grinding, I think, to get through all of this. But it can be done. Pick a lock, 3 of them. And scrap junk to collect silver. I should be able to do that as well. That's some time-consuming challenges there. Score booster, good shout, Steve. I'll do that now while I think about it. Because otherwise I'll forget. Not got a lot of them, but it's certainly not a bad idea right now. That's a lot of challenges on the right side of that screen. In fact, I think that's not even all of them, is it? I've got a busy weekend ahead. I'm going to have to spend a lot of time in Fallout. That's fine. Right, so there was the food one, which I need to look into, because I don't believe I have anything producing food in my camp, do I? No. Pre-war food, wasn't it? That would be a good place to deposit some pre-war food collecting stuff. Not really anywhere, to be honest with you, but resources were a thing that I needed anyway, weren't they? I would like this. Is this the right one? Or do I want the quantum one? I have this one, this is fine. Where am I going to stuff this thing? That'll do. Build miscellaneous item or resource thing. Miscellaneous items probably going to be the way to go. So I'm very much mistaken. I'll go down here and grab an old favourite. A tower of... Well, they're not really cups, are they? More like goblets, but... Wait, that was fun. Nice. Backpack, yeah, I'm just going to go and do that up next, I think. Can't be bothered with the grinding, am I? That's fair enough. Depends whether you want what's at the end of it, really. I'm quite happy to put the time in. Backpack will be here, won't it? No, won't it be on the armor bench, because rain is off, should be on. Where's my armor bench? There it is. Money bag or something like that, wasn't it? There we go. Master Infiltrator works as well, does it? Nice, that's helpful. Definitely speed things along. How do you monkey nuts? Does anyone know if the service will be lucky for a flying camp to a... No, they're not worth the time and effort to make. Don't know, don't really care. What we got? Anything else camp related to do at the moment? Buy or sell, that's inconvenient, but I should be able to deal with it. Events, turn me on, boss, okay. Kill scorched, teddy bears, and I need pipe guns and I need a lot of cash, don't I? So, let's go down here, see if we can't get our slaughter on. Can't deal with the burnout, fair enough. Yeah, definitely a time management thing there. That completely went wrong because the whole thing lagged out and wouldn't let me jump. A whole bunch of people with money, that's fine. Oh, there you are. Sneaky bugger. Ah, that's what the issue is. The settler's corpse has got this physics going a bit weird. As it does. Chop. Yeah. What happened there? It simply did not want to respond then. Keep clicking for it to swing, which doesn't happen. I don't know if it's a... No, it won't be an action point thing because I'm not power attacking. It's just not doing it. Not because I'm in the air, it's just... Again... arbitrarily not responding to the click sometimes. It's weird. I don't know if that's the game or... It shouldn't be my mouse. My mouse is new. Or newish. It won't be a signal to the receiver. The receiver's like 2 feet away from it. Yes! Last time I came here, the event wouldn't trigger. You just lost my eyebrows?
Attention all responders. This is a top priority message. Radar has...
Now you go, why do the Brotherhood Road Patrol beside the way would shoot at you? Well, any Brotherhood Patrol will shoot at you, and you kind of covered it already because you're a ghoul. That's what they do, they shoot ghouls on sight. Personally, I think that should be determined on how you end the Brotherhood of Steel quest, but Steel Rain, that is. I think the outcome of that quest should affect the result, but like the behaviour of them, but it doesn't. Yeah, that's not a good habit to be in, really, I don't think, Emmy. Nice. Even the overseer, yep, that's a thing. I feel like there's a whole load of spoiler issues surrounding the overseer there, but that whole thing has not been very well handled from the moment Wastelanders went live, to be honest. In my view. Shouldn't be a map marker for a place, really. There's a number of things you can't do as a ghoul, or the number of people that won't respond well to you as one. Yeah, definitely better safe than sorry. Not sure if don't have grenades or... I guess I don't have any grenades on me at the minute. Would have been a perfect time to just lob a grenade into the crowd. That was definitely the server side thing. Yep, no nickel grenades. last wave to go. Wonderful. Yeah, press the block button with way enough time to block that guy.
Attention responders. Cargo box
No
is now
dice.
on final approach. Eyes to the sky, people.
Mind you, this is a consistent thing across a number of Bethesda games. Timing and rhythm and response to input. Not just Bethesda games either, to be honest, but you know, you try and block and it's like, nope, not going to let you do that, you've done something else too recently. Yeah, that's not how that should work. Drives me a bit nuts, that sort of thing. Yeah, it is a hefty penalty. I don't think the Ghoul thing was badly implemented at all, I think it's fine. Like, most of the time, just doesn't matter. It's only if you really want to go to specific locations, and there's a way around it. Right, you want to go to Foundation Crater or anything like that? It's just, in fact, even if you want to go to the Fort Atlas, you can walk around outside without getting into any trouble. It's only when you want to go inside that it becomes a problem. And unless you're specifically doing certain quests, you don't. So it's just not really an issue. There we are. Now then, need another 15 pipe guns. Woo! And the pre-war money thing, I assume I'm over the line on. Let's see, any reason why I wouldn't be. Silver. Molotovs. That's crafting Molotovs, specifically picking locks. And also cigarette packets. No find any cigarette packets knocking around, but not really a logical place to find cigarette packets, but he says turning around and finding a cigarette packet. Hey, come here. Yo. Don't need boiled water. Why am I picking up boiled water? Mind you, it's not the most logical place to find Psycho either. I mean, it's supposed to be a steroid, and they do have... no, Buff Out's a steroid. Buff Out makes more sense. Psycho, I don't really know what Psycho's supposed to do. Oh, and make you a lunatic. Have I noticed any issues with Elder Scrolls? Other than the kind of jank I would have expected to have, no, not really. Not specific bugs. Performance is a bit iffy here and there. And it seems to deteriorate over time. Or at least it did yesterday, anyway. But on the whole, nothing major. Am I still on? Yeah, I'm on the wrong loadout. Oh no. Well, I'll go and fix that in a minute. on top of that or I'll forget. Pipe rifle. On we go. You don't have to sacrifice your build for it. You create a whole new build. It's the idea. You design a new character. Or a new way of playing. It's not meant to be a little change. Becoming a ghoul is a life-changing event. It's, if anything, reducing the impact of it would be a negative from a role-playing standpoint. Can't get around the insane charisma penalty. No, you can't, but what the fuck are you using charisma for anyway? I'm literally not noticing any difference at all. These penalties just don't come up for me. Right. Crom! I don't suppose you got anything worth having. Let's have a gander while you're here. Nope. No, that was the right white workbench. I think it's a weapons one in here. We've even had a patch day. Oh, I didn't see that. I'll have to have a gander. We'll make a note, because I've got a million things on my brain at once. There we are. Go, Steve.
There be meat over them there hills. Smart words to live by.
No, it's chemistry bench.
Think big.
What dialogue options? Oh, yeah, actually there are a few, aren't there? Once you're done with the immediate quests, it just doesn't come up. Once you get to the end game, it doesn't penalise you at all, I don't think. Doesn't penalise me anyway. If you're that bothered about it, want to focus on a charisma type build, don't be a ghoul. There's plenty of options either way. And as much as I detest them making the game farcically easy, they are giving more and more options for ways to play if you want them. Like viable ways to play. What the point? Yeah. Pretty much fine with it. There's definitely some fine tuning that it's done to do. Like, you know, putting some difficulty back in the game or something. That would be nice. It's not going to happen, but it would be nice. Yeah, on the whole, I think it's fine. Future quests, yeah, still don't care. I don't generally go down a charisma route anyway. You've got plenty of other dialogue options you can lean into.
What?
As I say, it's optional, you don't have to be a ghoul. It doesn't align with the sort of thing you want to do. Oh, there you are. I've heard you somewhere. I can't bother to go looking for that fella. Right. Another click that did not go through. Noticing this a heck of a lot today for some reason. I don't know if there's something going on with the game or something else, but... or just playing other things and making me notice it more. I'm clicking a lot and getting no response. Places to hunt for pipe rifles. Salvation and possibly something, I guess. Yeah. I think being a ghoul as a new character, you're going to run into it more. But you have to be level 50 to become a ghoul anyway. And yeah, you can make an informed decision. It's not like it forces you to do it. I think my block registered there, despite the fact I had it up about a week before that guy swung. Some kind of pipe weapon. I went flying. There's something to do with the video game, a board game in the challenges there. I don't remember what it was, but I'm sure it did occur. Maybe not. Maybe not. Or maybe I have completed it already. No, I don't think so. Farming up these pipe guns is going to take forever. I'll craft a few when I've done this. At least I won't have to craft quite so many to scrap. My neck. Excuse me. Hotel full of scorched here. Silver's going to be a pain in the arse to get hold of, I fear. Better. God damn it, I can't run after him now. There was some silver. Yeah, making some progress at least. Okay. Pipe guns. Oof. Still not making a lot of progress. Any blood eagles lost and anything else. Feral ghouls I need to kill, don't I? It's a lot of blood eagles. There would be... Try Tyler County Fairgrounds. There might be a decent number around here that might have some like guns on. Whew. I got a lie-in this morning, kind of. That was sure helpful. I was bloody knackered yesterday. I knew there was another one around here somewhere. Welcome back now. One more is somewhere, I saw him. Maybe I didn't. Where are you? Where are you? I do not know what happened there. Not a Scooby-Doo. Tell you what, that don't look like no basketball I've ever seen on here. There's a baseball there, that'll have some cork in it. These will have a load of cork on them. Might even be a few more knocking around with cork on them. Very lucky. Yeah, no I am not. This. Making a bit of progress. Teddy bear. That red bear is a wonderful shade of green. I wouldn't mind one of those. Alright. Lost feral girls, need acid, need to plant crops. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go Cobbleton Farm. And then a White Spring, I think. Should be plenty. Yeah, I think the White Spring is the next stop. Really, I'll have a hard time shooting me here. Finding me to shoot me here before... Well, no, the ghouls won't be able to shoot me at all, will they? Case camp. God, that must have been a couple of years ago now. And should be able to get some acid through here. Ooh. I doth protest. Need 2 more packets of cigarettes. Not be a bad place to keep an eye out for those either, actually. Yeah. Nose is tickling. I blame the cat. I would assume it's cat fur that I got stuck to my nose that's making my nose tickle. Usually is now. Remember, kids, smoking's bad for your health. Sure freaking is. Smells pretty bad and all. Makes a bloody mess. The list goes on. Okay. Not successful on the acid front. A bit more coke there, but I think I've already got over the line on that, haven't I? Came in there the other day and half the workbenches had disappeared. It was definitely having a day. Right, now on. Feral ghouls, lost. And crops in workshop or camp. So let's whack some ferals while I'm here. There's the door, that'll do. And especially hazardous state of affairs there, Steve. Right. If that got me over the line or not, it'll have to have got me close, won't it? Do you think there were more cigarettes in here, probably? Some circuitry, that's a start. Picking up a whole bunch more stuff I don't need again. Good going, Steve. Sounds like a job done right. I guess I've got enough ghouls. It's only plenty of enemies, but if I kill a bunch more, it's not such a bad thing. Ding! Throwing themselves at me now, look at them. Actually, just heading around here and getting them to throw themselves at me in the golf club is probably not a bad idea for increasing my kill count rapidly. That's basically what I did now, only shorter time scale. Bloody massacre in here. Right, they're queuing up now. Form an orderly queue! Nah, nothing wrong whatsoever with the Fallout combat balance. Clearly the right direction to be going in. Look at my health. Interesting. Never jumped up in there before. I assumed I was going to hit the ceiling. Successful, all in all. Now, nearest workbench. Probably back this way. Sword, usually. I've been playing fantasy games for too long and reading fantasy novels to not favour the sword approach. Plus, punching in this game is even worse than melee, really, in terms of how it feels. We're still supposed to fire at Sonic Blast, just much less often. It was basically flashbanging everybody to the point of absurdity, if I remember rightly. But there have been occasions in the past where the issue has sort of reared its head again. The Scorchbeast Sonic attacks. If that's happened again, I wouldn't be terribly surprised. I need 5 lost, don't I? Good place to hunt down 5 lost. Do it, I think. Wait till I run out of damage sponge boss, then I'll switch over to my auto axe and do the same thing to him, to be honest, Emily. It's a farce. But even then, even if they're a complete damage sponge, that's just terrible balance in another direction. Still bad. It's never really been their strong suit, that. Get together very balanced, involves dangerous enemies that aren't complete bullet sponges. One day, hopefully, because we'll get there, but we are not there yet. No, definitely not much point at that point. For me, it was just an easier way to quit, and it worked quite nicely now. Juicy Thorn armor, I'm not sure what to go with melee or crossbow. Melee would be more efficient than a crossbow, but if that doesn't bother you, crossbow's more unique and interesting, I think. Although I'm not really an expert on that side of things. Right, there you are. No, I shouldn't imagine it should. You all did. Now, did I get enough lost there? Yes, I did. Thought I might. Right, let's head back to my camp. I'm cucumbered. I can't head back to my camp. Still need to drop £10 or something. Okay, so, well, if I come up, I will lose my... screw it, it'll be fine. My feral thing, but it won't take very long, will it? Where's my camp? It's all the way up there, and I can't see it because it's underneath the thingamajig. Oh, you have a crossbow build, you want to divide melee. Certainly options there. Yeah, I do like my plasma cutter. That's what I'm using at the minute, and it's crazy OP. I mean, it's a joke, but it's kind of fun at the same time. Kind of fun. Betted is a good word. Auto axe is obviously really effective as well, but I mean, two-handed builds can be adequate, but not the best. A bit slow-paced, but if it's the vibe you're into, then it can all work. It's really just getting something you're going to enjoy, really. Especially when everything's pretty much viable. Over that way, won't it? Get me over the line. Oh, no. I was thinking 5. That's a much higher number needed. Right, so for the dailies, I need to buy and sell, plant crops, and do daily op. Do the daily op and worry about the buy and sell later. What is the daily op? Decryption. Fast movement, reload money speed, more wine as the burrows. Yeah, I'll give it a go, see how I feel. Probably stretching a little bit what I can be bothered to deal with when it comes to decryption and daily ops. Yeah, I'm not a fan of scrap kits in me. I've never used one since they were introduced to the game. I'm not about to do now. Managing this sort of thing and heading back to camp to sort stuff out and all that is kind of a fundamental part of the game in my view. So scrap kit kind of defeats the point there. So my fusion cores must all be in... yeah. Hello, kitty cat. She was being very adorable earlier. That's why I was actually late. Because, yeah, she decided she wanted a lot of attention. And, she got it. Where was it going? Oh, daily ops, wasn't it? Yeah, throwing daggers and stuff would be fun if they worked. Well, there's something I played a while ago where throwing knives was actually viable. Oh, that was it. I didn't really lean into it, but maybe I will on a future run perhaps. But Atomfall. We've got the flashing out fences, nice. There's a couple of fed types that I think are related to that are good.
Uninvited guests must want us to put on a show. Let's oblige. Start thinning out their numbers first, and I'll provide further instruction. Best stay quiet. Make too much noise here, you'll be overrun before you know it.
Well, yeah, but... so if they overrun me, then that much quicker that I'm able to cross them off, really. Oh, here, okay.
Enemy nearby should be carrying the code. We'll need it to shut one of the interceptors down. I don't have any intel on who the code carrier is, so do your best to pick them off one by one.
They're in here, are they? Oh no, they're not. Somewhere else. That one doesn't know the way he's moving.
Got a code. You can use it to shut down an interceptor. I imagine there'll be tighter security nearby, so move quietly if you can. Good work, but we're not done. I need y'all to take out another group while I gather more intel on the next code.
Right. It's not the killing of them, it's the finding of the buggers. Oh yeah, I was trying to heal there and not getting anywhere. Because healing with radiation is not actually effective. I'd forgotten that. Unless you're already above 100% health. You get below 100% health, it becomes way more effective. It's more effective to use a stim pack rather. Action points kicking in again. On we go. Through here.
Well done. One more to go. Weapons hot. Eliminate another round of them. I'll try to pin down that last code.
Gotcha. I forgot to go on a public team, didn't I? Glad I remembered that then, otherwise I'd have been right pissed off. Evening, Grey. Right, you. Nothing. Apparently not a thing right now.
Well. This time, which can only mean it's bigger and nastier than usual.
Right, I know where I need to be.
I recommend a tactical takedown. Good luck, team.
to be.
Asshole down entirely. Head for the final intercept.
7 minutes, not terrible.
Mission complete. I didn't even get to say goodbye. Let that be a lesson to him for spying on Brotherhood operations. Good fighting, team.
Yeah, went alright. Yeah, that's definitely a different thing, Gray. Don't get those two confused, you might find yourself in a shocking state of affairs. Okay. Anything worth having on the way? Not really, no. Ooh, double rewards though. But you've already got everything there, but yeah, not too bad for a decryption in the burrows. Yeah. I'm hoping that might help with cleared a few bits off actually, but I'm guessing not. Ooh, I need some explosives. Leave for a minute. So, what have I got here that I do or don't need? Few bits I could sell, maybe. How you doing, happily, alright? Right. Let's go and flog a few bits. Yeah, I think I'll do that, and then we'll see how we go from there. Head back to camp, maybe craft a couple of bits. There's a certain amount of variation in ghoul skin tones, I think, happily. Not a vast amount, but some amount. I think you can go more or less from really pale all the way to black, but it's not as obvious, I think is perhaps a better way of putting it. Especially once you add textures and things on there. Not as nuanced across the spectrum. But there are options. How do you mean, Grammy, alright?
With anti-theft measures. Don't get any ideas. Jump. Need some ammo, cans, or spiky bits to stab people with? You may find some here. Caps available in exchange for pillaged loot. Pillaged loot. Available in exchange for caps.
Okay. And I didn't even have my ferrule on. Would you look at that? Yeah, so about to camp and do a couple of bits up there. Have I got lots of notifications? Is there anything new interesting? Actually, surprisingly more interesting than I was expected. Expecting, even. Alright. Right. So I need circuitry, 11 pipe guns, 15 Molotovs. Circuitry ain't gonna work that way, okay. Pipe guns. Which I can't craft here. I need to craft them here. One, 1, 2, 10. Doesn't make any difference, does it? So, circuitry, pre-war food. Teddy bear. Teddy bear's not far away, I don't think. Events. Any easy events rolling? One of my favourite events is rolling. Get in on that first, shall we? And cheers, happily. I saw the deliberating, relaxing collision. Decision has not yet been made. To be honest, I'm on the fence about the virtues of the decision, but...
But the Alpha's whereabouts are unknown. I repeat, Alpha's location is unknown. We need to find and kill that Alpha Wolf ASAP. Take out the smaller packs and draw out that Alpha. Just make sure you bring a lot of bullets. That big Alpha is a heap of trouble.
Yeah, my initial reaction is, I'm not sure I would like to see them overly relaxing the restrictions, but there are definitely some benefits to it as well. Building under stairs. A lot of the stuff that I used to do back in Fallout 4 involved bypassing collision. And some of the stuff that I do now does, so... I don't know, I think on balance it might be a good thing. I can't see people saying no to it, even if they should do. Because there are a bunch of children who do not know what is good for them. But still, I'm not sure they're actually wrong on this point either. Nice. I would have had to be loyal in the first place to betray you, and I wasn't, so... Can't be treachery, can it? And put things on stairs and have stuff top up the roof. That will be appealing. I hope they set it up with a toggle, because collision does have its uses as well. Then you can kind of have the best of both worlds, really, there, can't you? Yeah, there's definitely upsides to it. On the other hand, restrictions lead to problem solving and greater creativity to a certain extent. To a certain extent. So force your hand in that regard. So I'm not completely sold on the idea of reducing them either. Yeah, reducing versus eliminating, I suppose, as well. Right, where is the Wall Forward boss? There we are. That counts as a separate event, and then I can run down there and use that to cross the last one off. Toggling ASO, yeah, that would be a good way to go, I think. Yeah, one of the things that does slightly get to me. Have you got anything good? It's like a lot of the stuff that I would want to do, we just don't have the tools for, even if they do relax it. Like things like plywood and stuff like that. And materials to improve the scrappiness. But yeah, we just don't have them. Modded Fallout 4 did give us some wonderful tools to play with. Not that we haven't got some wonderful tools here as well, we do, for sure, but... not as many. I think they make super mutants. I can't see that there's a good way of doing super mutants, but that doesn't mean there won't. A lot of people are asking. They did ghouls though, because it's been a popular request for years. Well, since Fallout was since the first Fallout game, really. Whether or not the same is true of super mutants, I don't know, but a lot of people are asking these days. But I don't see what you could give super mutants that ghouls don't already have. That's my big problem. Especially given that they've lent into ghouls being very melee focused. Immunity to mutation, got it. Ride immunity, got it. Massive strength and melee abilities, got that. No charisma, got that. Like, I'm really not seeing what they could give us for a super mutant build that we don't already have. Some people merge everything. Yeah, there's a certain amount of merging I do, but depends. I tend to use it for... I don't overdo it because budget and also frame rate and things. And patience. But It would certainly make decorating easier, that's for sure. Yeah, I had a crack at that as well, Greggs. You looked like a very young, skinny ghoul. I might have a picture of him still, somewhere. Your silver in here, apparently. The inconsistency of that flamethrower is ridiculous. There's my feral. It's ignoring my inputs again. Cigar box, nice. Right. Teddy bear, pre-war food and back up with camp, circuitry. I'm still one shy on circuitry. I'll require some at some point, though. I don't think my block registered there either. So let's have a look at teddy bears and potentially cigarettes down here, hopefully. There's some truth to that, Steve, as well. I mean, the Ghoul took a better part of a year to put together, so super mutants aren't going to happen quick, and they want to kind of work on and develop and tweak the Ghoul as time goes on as well. So, but I really can't imagine, like I say, what they could do that would be unique other than the visuals, obviously. Let's be honest, trusting them to walk into your settlement and the whole disguise thing doesn't really work for super mutants, and they'll be even less trusted than ghouls would. Well, they should be, anyway. Like, non-hostile ghouls are all over the place. Non-hostile super mutants number in single figures across the entirety of the US that we know of so far. So making progress. Still on the hunt for cigarettes, but I don't imagine sweet rolls be all that sweet now that I think about it. by the time you get to them in Fallout, anyway. Do I need to do more lockpicking? I think I do, don't I? Okay. Rad perk, Red Reaver, that was it, wasn't it? Still needs cigarettes. I'm surprised I'm not finding them here. Being a former raider camp, you'd think they'd be everywhere. Clean, effective disguise could be funny, or at least once or twice, anyway. Gotcha. Bit weird when your melee weapon takes out enemies at range, isn't it? I mean, I don't mind, but it is a bit weird. Whew. Blood eagles should be easy enough to deal with. One more locked pick. Cigarettes. Yeah, Blood Eagle camp might be a good place for that. And start getting some humans crossed off as well. Okay. Hoofer. What we got here? This is the White Spring, so it's already which is like, actually it's not, it's outside technically. I think this is just outside the wall. It's not showing up, so. Else they don't have any bloody photos, so that's a write-off right there. I won't check your camp if you don't put photos in it. Blood eagles, blood eagles, blood eagles. Right inside the camp, that's the one I want. Lucky Flatwoods. Yeah, that's not a bad shout. Yeah, there's Blood Eagle camps in a few areas. Dagger's Den's a possibility. I kind of hate going through that place though. It's just annoying to traverse and hard to see anything, and yeah, it's just not my favourite spot, that one. I ain't dead yet. Die, my darling. So much Metallica getting referenced there. Lots of it covers, but still. some power armor where I can whack it twice with a sword and it goes down. Well, it's a plasma cutter, I suppose, but still. Anticlimactic end for that one. And more human sludge works. What's a Metallica? Shocking. It's a reason to get a musical education. That's that question. Possibly a smack, one or the other.
There ain't nothing good out here.
Blood eagles, human or subhuman? Discuss. You're coming out the woodworks, which is entirely fine, because, well, I need to whack people. Need another 9 blood eagles. Need lots of humans. How is it? Kill human with money bag equipped is sitting on 19. Kill blood eagles is sitting on 21. Okay, K-pop group. Yeah, allegedly. Humans? I don't think they're humans. Clearly, the game's not convinced because there's a discrepancy between the number of humans and blood eagles they've killed. Maybe the dogs also count as blood eagles. No, apparently not. Kill box. Blood eagles there. Ooh. Excuse me, crikey. Tired tonight. Not terribly surprising. On consideration, still. Ooh, the way in here. That did not go according to plan, but hey, whatever does. Would the bloody eagles know what a bloody eagle actually was? It's only 20 or so years after war, so possibly some might. Many might not. The origin of the name may have been forgotten. Or it could just be a coincidence because they think it sounds badass. This is the kind of shit that do that.
Commencing attack on hostile target.
Speaking. Not the shot I was looking for, I've got to be honest. How are we doing? 30 and done, apparently. Cool. So not having much luck with circuitry. Or a lock. I wonder if there's a lock. Down this way. Feel like there might be. Don't know, but I feel like there might be. Oh, there you are. Could have got away with that if they just stayed quiet, couldn't they? Whole bunch of lead. Some bloody colour keep up with. Oh god. Again, also wouldn't surprise me though, I don't believe so. Be a bunch of enemies that pigsty I could go through. Interesting colour, that shade of red with the sun behind it. More fun than you're about to be having, yeah. Where are you? Mine's bigger than yours. Elvis has left the building. Obviously Santa with a rocket launcher, one or the other. Locks. Don't know, I'll get rid of this stuff while I'm here.
Please don't hide. I still haven't murdered. What is
I will say, it is quite satisfying to walk up to a blood eagle when they're like, ah, more big and badass, and just one tap them in the head and watch while their brains explode. And it fountains blood everywhere. Probably doesn't speak very well of me, that particular enjoyment, but whatever. Why do Dagger's Den? Dagger's Den sucks. Let's do... How many more do I need? Lots. Ugh. Lots and lots and lots. Okay. So we'll go way up the middle. Sounds like a lot of overestimation. Well, probably bloody true. Plus side, I saw a safe there that almost certainly needs unlocking. On the house, and the lawn, and the neighbour's house, and generally everywhere else as well. Like that guy exploded. Pop. There we go. Yeah, battery's on its way out, huh? I think we're going to find a workbench here, but I'm going to change my battery while I've got a minute. Would expeditions count because it needs to be human enemies? You'd probably farm up a bit in some of them, yeah. The overgrown wouldn't. Tax evasion might, because they're all humans in that, aren't they? Tax evasion might be a good fit. Not a bad shout, actually, there. Old WWE references. I'm never going to get those, Ancient. Whether old, new, or any other kind of WWE reference. Right. Where are you? Here. How many do I need? I need a decent number. Well, let's hit these two. Skullbone Vantage. You know what? Actually, I kind of can't be bothered. I think you might be onto something with the daily op. With the expedition, rather. Need circuitry. That'd be an easy place to find some circuitry. But I haven't already cleared out. More to the point. So I need a pack of cigarettes and some circuitry. That's the radio array. Yeah, there's a few spots like that actually, aren't there? Where are you? There you are. I haven't been in there in a while. Let's run through there. Good shout. Will I get the other thing I needed, though? I've already forgotten what it was now. Oh, yeah, cigarettes. Maybe, actually. You want to play? Let's play. Must be a blind on circuitry anyway.
This is no cave, you.
Think you might have your wires crossed there, my mutant friend. I hit you with my chopper, you explode into goo. That's how this works. I mean, to be fair, based on all reason and logic, he should be right, but... he ain't. Apparently, a smidge on the overburdened side. There we go. Nice. Smashy, smashy. A whole bunch of stuff I needed in this place. I was supposed to know how to come here sooner. But that's such a bad thing. Wonder how good this place actually is for workable scrap. Underground bunker thingamajig in the radio array. There were loads of them in Sugar Grove, weren't there? I'm over the line anyway now, but... oh yeah, I forgot about this guy. Well, the first time I came down here, that guy absolutely effed me. This time I just walked straight into it and was fine. That may have been a bad choice. There we go, that's a better choice. Okay. Where do I live? That's where I live there. A weird reflection in the corner of my glasses there. I think it must have been one of my lights, but yeah, really weird angle. Cat is eyeballing me for some reason, or was. Must have made a weird noise. Does seem somewhat likely. Right, let's go and flog some stuff. And then we'll go do an expedition. Oof. Kill the robots in the white spring mall for 500 enemies. I mean, that's one way of doing it.
Please don't stab other customers while they shop. Stick up, up. Just kidding. Want to buy or sell?
Okay. This one is rather worn out at the moment. Right. My UI, my Pip-Boy is being weird. It's telling me I've got stuff in my Pip-Boy I don't have. Interesting. Seems to think I have a bunch of junk in there, but I've already scrapped it.
Touching down.
Hey! If it isn't my ace book cook, I'm back at it again. I'll be at Quintino's. You know where to find me.
To be honest, I don't need to get my power armor out just yet, do I? I can do that in a minute. Success.
Beginning search.
Don't listen to Billy, all right? Kid's too sensitive.
It's such a relief to see you. I'm really just... Same as always. Just some... Look, I'm sure... Oh, that... The Munis have shown up to audit us, and I'm sure you know how vicious they can be by now. You'll find some crazy... Trust me.
Muni audit.
Around here, let me tell you. Hey, kid. So the little... People go to... Anyway, these new and the problem is... Just live. Besides, then work with me.
Hey. Time to go and take out a bunch of munis.
Since when did wanting to be rich make you a maniac?
That's a good line. Right. Pick up inconspicuous assets and toss them into garbage trucks. No one hides from the student loans company. Right. Oh, man. No, that one counted, even though it didn't actually get in there. I feel like that post didn't used to be in the way there in the same way, but... Hang on. Excuse me? I can't die? Wait! Was that script? I get another shot! The turret's just far enough on the car that I couldn't hit it. I don't know what was shooting me there, but it was doing an indecent amount of damage. Touch any guns and horseshoes, grenades and inconspicuous assets. Apparently so. Where am I? I'm here. There. Everywhere. Can't hurt the turrets? You sure about that? Unnatural. And yet they can hurt me. Not sure I approve of that. That one didn't count. Well, that's been moved further away and all. Or made harder to hit, anyway. Maybe I'm crazy, I don't know.
I get a lot less gunfire outside, so that's a good sign. Head to the Neapolitan. I've, got a bit more work for you. So, we got a problem. David was working on a few important documents on some of the terminals in the Neapolitan, and I maybe forgot to delete them. And the problem is that the beauties and the showmen have already infiltrated the casino. So, those documents, if they're not deleted in time, well, you can see how that would be a very bad look for the family, and for me. I need you to delete them ASAP.
Yep, we can do that. Yeah, it does seem a little unreasonable, to be fair, Steve. I don't know why they would do that.
I can't really remember my password,
They've changed it.
so it'll be on you to get in there. But don't worry, I have the utmost faith in you.
He's an irritating fellow, that Billy. Let's see. Recalls one. There, see. $17, nearly there on the Kill Humans challenge. Yo, that was annoying me.
Time for the grand
It's a bit weird. Clearly not correct. Clearly got that right on the last one.
I'll hang you out to dry like a dish towel in July.
Get there eventually. Ay, ay, ay. Didn't want to respond then. And on the other hand, we have succeeded. Why? So annoying.
Come out and face your demise.
Most of the time, pressing. Well, not even that. Like, sometimes it's tab, sometimes it's escape to get out of the menus, and I never frickin' remember which one it is, and it always annoys me when I get it wrong. I'm frickin' unnecessary. To be inconsistent like that. Oh, nice. Ha! Also nice. Back this way and downstairs again. What is this, motherfucker? Right. Oh, in there, probably. Maybe. Yes, got it. Yeah, I do find these annoying to explore as well. I don't particularly like this one. Yeah, as it is then.
Mayday! Mayday! Drop whatever you're doing and get to Quintino's ASAP! I need...
Doesn't matter. Deal's the same as last time. Better hurry. Billy isn't getting any younger. And soon, he won't be getting any older either.
I don't think that guy has ever managed to take me down once, so I don't know what he's on about. Yeah, definitely amazing that. Ugh. So, we good now. I think it's just going to be getting a bunch of kills over the next couple of days that I'll need to do. You missed the series later version. Like picking in. Ow! Oblivion. My foot slid off my footstool and I smashed my ankle right into the corner of it. That wasn't fun. Yes, I wholeheartedly agree with you there, Gary. I get what they were going for and I like the idea. I feel like I have played a similar system in another game where it was less irritating. Yeah, I definitely am not a fan of the lockpicking minigame in Oblivion. That's what I'd expect. Has my game booked, or is it just taking a minute? Just taking a minute, apparently. Hmm. This is weird. So, how's the day been? I think it has balked, it just doesn't realise it yet. Task manager doesn't anyway. Yeah, let's put that to sleep. And try again. See how we do. I jump into adventure mode as soon as I need to buy or sell, don't I? Hopefully that won't cause me any issues. Hopefully. Nearly at level 700 now. I should have timed it with the ghoul noise, shouldn't I? Oh well. I didn't. Okay, that's alright. The delay was going to be problematic there for a minute. You just sell all the loot you got in closing the Oblivion portals outside your castle. Oh, you did the ones up in that top corner, did you? Yeah, I had a quick thumb through the unofficial Elder Scrolls pages, looking at their available player homes. Castle is all well and good, but I don't think it's going to be my player home of choice. It's just too out in the corner, really. I'd rather find somewhere a bit more central. Or at least not quite so up in the top corner. I mean, you can fast travel there, I suppose, but... Also, it's just a little too big. too, like, spread out. Spitting distance in front gate. Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably a good plan. Wasn't an absolutely insane massacre there at all. Never been very good at that, sorry buddy. Wonder if Sal can take out Buttercup, to be honest. I mean, he has done damage to him. Probably could if I just stood there and watched.
We're just starting to get bored. You got me good, Toothpick. A deal's a deal. Kid's free to go.
Ah, look what the wind.
I have a feeling this will be the last time.
Good kid. Huh? Oh,
You might be a little overexposed.
no, I'll be.
Still makes me laugh that his hands don't look like they're actually tied together.
I would say I feel a bit overwhelmed, but that would be an understatement.
Hey, sounds like that's a wrap on another day of hard work. You know, sometimes I feel
Get
like I've
that
learned
danger off my lawn.
Kid Billy.
maybe not as soon.
Just wait till I see someone with 10 belts on him.
There we go. Saves coming, sigil signs at the end still works. Don't know enough about that to comment, really. Can't even remember them. I think I vaguely remember being in Oblivion on occasion in days of yore. But
You ready to get up?
I don't remember any kind of detail.
Hop in and I'll fire her up.
Maybe they didn't actually do a lot of Oblivion gates. Nice. Saving just before you take you do an activity. Then, if you don't like the outcome, reload your save and do it again to see if you get a better roll. Basically, what that means now. Which I do all the time when I don't like dialogue outcomes and things. The powerful item you can use to enchant weapons and armor. Okay.
Like access adhesive.
The enchantment you get is randomly rolled. Okay. I suspect that should become clearer when I actually get that far. Right, buy and sell a one more pre-war food and another 150 enemies. I don't think I'm, well, I don't know. Not quite sure what happened there. Just a big old crash, I guess. It's a bit janky tonight. Not been this bad in a very long time. Yeah. With the current setup, I imagine it'll be less effective. That they've increased the amount of level scaling going on. Yes. It'll be at least a year ago I took that picture. Took that one for a thumbnail. Not get anything good from the trouble there. Mouse will roll in. 56 bloody caps. Shakes walking stick angrily.
Responders, priority alert. Looks like those damn wolves are on the hunt again. Forest Watch has spotted multiple packs, but the Alpha's whereabouts are unknown. I repeat, Alpha's location is unknown. We need to find and kill that Alpha wolf ASAP. Take out the smaller packs and draw out that Alpha. Just make sure you bring a lot of bullets. That big Alpha is a heap of trouble.
On we go. Grab some Legos. Then see about buying something from somebody and maybe run another expedition afterwards. So if a little bit closer to finishing off. Yeah. I don't know how much of a difference it really makes if you're using the if you have rather been using the travel agent perk though, because that won't be reducing your cost anymore. We'll be doing something different. It'll let you fast travel when you're over encumbered. So if we needed any further evidence that they're going for a challenge-free game. So combats, encumbrance, everything along those lines. These are supposed to be challenges to overcome in order to progress. And they're just taking the challenge out. Basically. All but taking the challenge out. It's just... insane. What's the fucking point? Anyway. Let's see if we can't find somebody to go and buy some stuff from. Oh, there's a place just over there. Seen the cost of fast travelling while unencumbered. It's very expensive. I mean, it's not your go-to, but they're not making it into that, but I still think it's ridiculous. Oh, turrets. Looks awfully familiar. Might be a coincidence, but that looks an awful lot like a build that I did a while back. Awful lot. Where are their vendors, though? This is the question. Out here, I think. Don't really want any of that. Buy the Camden Park uniform. Pristine mine uniform I already have. Maybe. Yeah, we do. I'll buy the neophyte hood. Just because if they spot that, it might amuse them, or it might get their attention. If they have actually based this on one of my designs. Have some real wolf meat while you're at it. You. Right. Head back to my camp, I think. Yeah, it was a long old time ago. It wasn't there. It wasn't far away, actually, on reflection. Bit deeper into the woods, I think.
You are a piece of scrap. That means I like you.
Okay, so all I really need to do now is grab one more pre-war food. Nearly there. One more pre-war food and kill another 150 enemies. Oh, that's going to be such a pain to do. 150 enemies. Where do they come at you in large numbers in quick succession? I can just basically mow through. Trogs in the trench? Nah. I don't really feel like either of those, do I? No, man. Trogs in the trench is probably an option. I haven't done that in a very long time. Let's do that. See how close we get. Well, yeah, I don't need to worry too much about timing and finishing this at the highest level if I'm just farming up enemies, really, do I?
Touching down.
You know who it is. Meet me on the ground as usual. I'll send you a new location.
Off we go. Tell me on. 11:15, eh? Open over.
Shouldn't stay here long. Let's get to it. As usual, we need to prepare the way out for the escaping captives.
What's up?
Anyone navigating the trench needs gear. Most importantly, masks and meds. The fanatics are the best equipped people in the trench. They have a labor yard nearby you can raid for supplies. There's a hidden drop box in the yard as well. Deposit the supplies there, and I'll redistribute them to escapees. That should cover it. Hope you paid attention. It's the only thing that'll keep you alive out there.
Right. Gotta be honest with you, I think the power armor will help keep me alive as well. Fun little set piece. Well, not for the dead guy, I suppose, but you know. Heap of fail. I'm surprised it's taken so long to put something like that in there, to be honest. So many games.
Pretty brave.
That's how much fun you have when I chop you into tiny little pieces of meat.
For the
expensive, but we have plenty.
Nearly there. There's one more around here somewhere, I remember seeing. Any moons ago. Go down in the bottom, maybe. So long since I've done this, I don't remember anything. Well, I do, but not as much as I'd like. Bash him to death with a melee weapon. Bit on the ironic side, but okay. Yeah, over the line. I'm going near them.
My blood is boiling. I can't fucking wait for this.
Ain't that hurt?
Okay. Need one more set of meds. Now, where the heck am I going to find one more set of meds? There. Up and over. It's an achievement you get. Yeah. Thought it might be. I assume there's an activity involved. Do X to achieve it. Or is it a leap of faith that lands on a hard surface? I thought it was an achievement in like every game. Something like that. Seems like the sort of thing that I thought I've used before. Leap of fail. Guess I can destroy these turrets, eh? Well, I'll take the credit for that. Pretty sure I didn't do it though.
We can't let them win. We have to fight back. So, about that personal space.
He's a very large samurai, so whenever he tries to do a leap of faith, it auto fails. That's quite funny.
Prepare now before we head underground. There won't be. Only the worst of the fanatics are coming. They're in charge of pain. Remember to talk to Ava if you want to do extra.
You, the holy... Oh, no, take that. Oh, I believe that is what I've spoken. Forgive me.
And the Sanctum, that's good. Just don't really want to try and find him in the trench. Slightly annoying to do. Cat's lying in between the two sofa cushions. Instead of being curled up, she's just stretched out to about as long as you can possibly get, just hanging off the end of the sofa. It's hilarious. She looks ridiculous. But also comfy somehow at the same time. Well for me, not so well for them, though. This is the way I need to go, isn't it?
Don't underestimate the harrowers. They're the worst of the fanatics, the worst of humanity. They feed on fear and pain. We have torture rooms down here. That's where you'll find them.
There's another collar. Till it is done.
Looking for a safe haven?
Not really, buddy. All manner of fucked up down here. Nice. Making a sail. This way?
I've got an itch. Must be something exciting.
Gotcha.
It's not over yet. Make your way to the cathedral entrance. I'll be waiting.
Need one more collar, apparently. Could be bloody anywhere down here. Bobblehead. Where else might they be? Yeah, it's definitely been a while since I've done this. Can't remember where half these bodies could be. Oh, I know where they'll be. In Sanctum, won't they? They'll be in that fucking
Past here is the Sanctum.
preservation shelter.
Sure you're ready.
Really, what's the plan?
All the captives were tracking payers. I've got a program to destroy tracking data.
Destroy tracking data, okay.
Suicide. I'm unlocking the gate.
That was annoying. You're kidding me.
Things. I feel sick. I'm merciless.
how they would lay out on top of the snake draft excluder you had and end up kicking that away and replacing the draft excluder. As long as you stay there and replace the draft excluder instead of just leaving a big old gap. Ooh, she's moved actually now. Now on the floor, also being very long. She gets a bit warm, she's very fluffy. Imagine that big fur coat of hers does get a bit much. Burn. Dark? Gotcha. Oh. In there, I guess.
Must be for some discipline.
Be good, right? No. Guru? Guru, apparently. Not the password I would have anticipated. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Which was invisible there a minute ago. I think I heard a little slaughter in the morning. Get the day off to a good start. I'm just going to go upstairs and, well, go through and commit a little slaughter first.
Identify yourself.
Running away, huh?
Right, there you are. Killed himself there. Because I definitely didn't do the work.
You're not.
75 to go. Right, now we're getting there. Come here, damn you. Thank you.
Where's my cover? Get out here, worms! Now! Serve them
Now they're dead, you can probably take this as an opportunity to run away. Oh well, this guy's not, I suppose.
That's it for today. The trench is waiting.
Nice.
Any luck? Your home sweet Appalachia.
Yep. Let's do weird shit. you doing now? Nope, just lying on the floor still.
You're acquainted with nighttime in the trench. It'll take casualties. Meet me at the landing pad when you've done what you want to do about it.
Well, we'll see how we do, I guess. Oh, glad you got a chance of succeeding now.
A safe place? Really? I'll head there now. Thank you so much.
Pop, pop, pop.
A safe place? Really?
It's always the question, will you find the feeble survivor fast enough to complete that last section of the challenge? The middling and the resilient one are fine, but the feeble one, if you don't get to them first, they generally die, so... Yeah, it's been a while since I've done this one as well. It'd be a nice easy opportunity to run through it and slaughter a lot of enemies along the way, and seems to be living up to that. Just need another 60 and I'm over the line. Yeah, it'd be a bit more manageable that way, wouldn't it? Rather than just dumb luck.
It's a brilliant.
Oh, I missed one of them. Oh, I forgot to speak to the skeptic. I could go back and see if I can find them, actually. Might as well. It's not going to take very long, will it? I managed to do everything else. It would seem disappointing to fail because I forgot to do a thing. Nobody wants playable trugs. Yeah, I think those would be suboptimal. I don't see what they could do for super mutants that makes any sense that they haven't already done for ghouls. So. There they are.
I don't understand myself anymore.
Persuasion ain't gonna do it, is it?
You're not a fanatic.
Perception, endurance I could do if I had either of those high enough, but... Ironically, I haven't got either one high enough. How is my endurance not high enough? My endurance should be high enough.
Who are you?
8. Right. I suppose there's nothing I do about that. Perception definitely can't. Endurance, nah. My endurance should be high enough. Take some drugs.
What? I'm a fanatic.
Well, my perception should be high enough. My endurance, rather. Why's my endurance a 7? When it's clearly at 10. I'm deeply confused. My basic's not high enough. I'm confused. Where am I getting extra points from here? 3, 6, 9, 10. I've got 10 here, but it's registering as 8 over here. So something must be dragging it down. Oh, it might be that I'm feral. Let's try that, actually.
I don't understand myself anymore. You're not a fanatic.
Yeah, there we go.
What? Oh, who am I kidding? Ava?
Yeah.
I mean, she's still... Okay.
Being feral dropped my endurance, didn't it? Got that. Back we go. Bye. There we go. Indeed, right. Sure there was a Vault-Tec poster to that effect, wasn't there? Yeah, saw that come up. Thought I'd best get on it fast. We'll do a run through the White Spring in a minute, and that'll probably get me over the line, won't it? Trackpad. Yeah, it does slow things up a bit. It's all good. Anybody else giving chase? Yep, there's a trog over there. Or there might be. I'll have his stuff, hadn't I? PPPP or something.
It's good to have a reliable partner. I'm sure this...
reduce the mutant population a little bit there. Unfortunately, the Union population got slightly smaller as well, but we can't do it all. Still they come.
Quiet down. I could hear your steps from a mile away.
I'm in a big tin seat, what do you expect?
Hop in and up.
Nice. Here is a new one, Gray. Ah, remember that camp as well. That was a while ago. I occasionally see people who redo this one. Obviously, made an impression on people. Not a bad shape. It's a bit different with a kind of pattern and things to it. It was a ball ache to put that together, though. Absolute pain in the arse. Not a historical account, but is it a contemporary account?
Could I interest you in a block of concrete?
Asking for a friend or something. Instigating an action punch professional kill. That's not the worst, actually. Nice. Okay, so, yeah. A little run through the White Spring ought to get us over the line, oughtn't it? With just needing 50 more kills for now. So let's take a little jaunt. Ooh, bingham. Shoulder is protesting. Need to give the game another go. Did the two-toed Tom boss fighting rage quit? Yeah, I did find some of that a little bit annoying. Not least of all that his attacks focus on with you at the centre of them, and then the dodge distance is not far enough to actually get you out of the range of the attack, which is a bit annoying. But speaking of South of Midnight, camp build going up tomorrow that looks like Hug and Molly's place. I'm quite happy with how it's come out, to be honest. It's closer than you might expect. Not perfect, obviously, but it's a closer comparison than I thought I was going to get. Not enough time to double dodge. No. You see why I was getting so bloody frustrated with the game's mechanics, controls specifically. Because, yeah, really cool story, really gorgeous game. A couple of irritations with some of the characters here and there, but a few bits and pieces where their life choices did, well, they're, you know, some dumbass moments that were a bit frustrating to be witness to. But otherwise, really enjoyed it. concept, the art style, the setting. Oh, Jesus Christ, that creeped me the hell out. Don't know why. Not the first time I've seen a glowing honey beast, but something about it really creeped me the hell out. Ugh, gave me the Wiggins. As Buffy would say. I'm gonna stand here, you come at me. My lack of feral is getting to me right now. I don't think I got quite that far, Steve. Not supposed to be a clay court? Yes. Be a red hard court, they do exist. Appalachian Pest Control Services. Bring out your undead. Houston, we have a problem. How you doing, Jack? Hey, you alright? Stay put and let me clobber you. You. $25 to go. Not the best functioning server I've ever been on this one, but could be worse. Yeah, why not? We'll head up there and whack some mole miners on the way around. How do you do the Appalachian Outlaws thing? First thing you need to do is open up your seasons pages, and now you'll have two choices, the main season and the Appalachian Outlaws event. On there you will have only one initially item unlocked. That's the backpack skin that you need to have active in order to complete the challenges. Hang on, I'll show you a bit more detail in a second. Right. So if I do that, now I don't have copyright issues. So yeah, go into the challenges, not the challenges, sorry, the seasons. You have the two choices. Glow the Ghoul is the season. This is the mini season special event. Go in here, money bag backpack. You need to have that in order to tackle the challenges. So you need to have that skin equipped on your backpack. When you first come in, that's the only one that'll be open. You claim that, and it'll unlock this one. Claim that, it'll unlock this one, and so on, working your way around. You can use ordinary tickets to unlock everything straight away if you want, but you then won't have those tickets to spend on the main season unless you do the challenges. The challenges you can find under the challenges menu in events, and you've got there'll be 2 weeks worth. We're like halfway through the first one. It'll change over on Tuesday. And complete, obviously, all the weeklies. And then do the same thing next week. 4 tickets. Which, as I say, we spend theoretically here. But you can spend the ones from the regular season and then replace them with the season challenges, with the extra challenges if you like as well. So yeah, simple as that. It's supposed to be easier to figure out. I don't think it is myself. Don't necessarily think it's a great deal harder. Well, it's harder to miss, I think, is more the point. Rather than easier to figure out. Sure, that guy just flung himself against me and died against my, I don't know, rock-like abs or something. Well, that's the way to get tickets. It's just completing challenges. If you have a look at the challenges page and go for dailies and weeklies, working your way through those. The challenges, dailies, I've done all the dailies here for me today. Work your way through those. Resets at midday Eastern or 5 PM UK time. Every day those change. And the weeklies, harder to do, more... but you have all week to do those, and that resets at 12 Eastern or 5 PM UK on a Tuesday. Along with everything else. Pretty much. Yes, it is an ongoing thing. Actually, basically what we've been doing all day today is challenges. One way or another. On my last one now, I need to get to 500 kills and I'm on 488 for the day. We'll get there soon. Missed me, but I'm not going to have you shooting rocket launchers at me and thinking you get away with that. You do get away with it, I don't know. Where are you? There's a bunch more of them over here. I don't know there is. Nearly there. So very nearly there. Seneca Rocks. Let's head over there. A bunch of scorched over there. That should be enough to get me over the line. No, you can't get over that car. Ooh, interestingly close number there, guy. Is that by any chance the number you're on? I'm on 76 now. Way! I was on 60 something earlier, 69 I think, when we started. But I actually missed a whole week's worth of dailies and weeklies last week. Ooh, close though. Yeah, I missed all of last week's dailies and weeklies. We did it. Everything's outside today. Yeah, with all of the games and other games and bits and pieces we were battling on through last week, and everything else that's been going on in real life, which doth sucketh the big one. It's been a bit of a struggle to keep up with stuff at the minute. How far have we got to go? That'll do it, isn't it? Right, let's go sell a couple of bits. And then we're good. Ooh, took longer than I thought, but it's fine. I'm gonna go a few perk item packs. Nice. I had plenty of sort of spare perks left over to, and perk card packs as well to turn into coins anyway, so I haven't needed to do that right now. I don't think I'm using the legendary ghoul perk either. Feeling it wasn't fitting my bills, so
Stock up
I don't think it did.
before your next kill. Please don't stab
I think it's
other
get rid of there.
customers while they shop. Vendor not responsible for your safety or the safety of goods purchased.
No, I'm not getting rid of. Okay. Nice. What's your father's brother? Staying away from the Pharaoh. Is that why I didn't do it? I can't remember, but if that's it, that makes sense. I think I've already done this, haven't I? Yeah. Nice. That's a useful trick if you don't want to wait for the animation. Slightly easier. And there we go. Where am I? I'm rank 76. Probably means it's worth having a look at the seasons pages. Let's you audio. I mean, have a look while we're here. Well, good stuff there. So if there's anything I want more urgently on the other one. Not right now, but I've got this that opened. Score boost claimed. We'll probably grab some of those, but they're not urgent. Further along with this than I thought. Ooh, there's something I definitely want. Nuclear powered jetpack. Need to look into that. One of the other ones to be learned, and I can mod it, presumably add a armor station. Yes, cool. I'll have that as well. Player's free, so I might as well. And that's my next set, is it? Okay, at rank 79, cool. Could grab these. Probably will, just in case I miss out, I think. I gather these are going to be changed because people have been doing very naughty things with the piggy banks. Weekend rebuilding the PC and it's doing better. Nice. I'm in dire need of a new one. A bag full of cash. Don't mind if I do. No, it's just a camp item, is it? That's fine. So just like it's not cool. There's a whole bunch of stuff there I'm happy to have. Posters and a bag and stuff. Got some good stuff there. Anything else that's camp related? Yeah. People have decided that that looks rather amusing at the back there and have been doing things they shouldn't be doing it. They've been merging them into objects to make them look like boobs. And yeah, that's not quite as large as I thought it was going to be. Let me joke so little time. Needless to say, you won't be able to do that for long. It will be getting changed. Bethesda are aware and are likely to make an adjustment there. Anyway. The bag full of cash would be handy IRL. Assuming you could explain it away, okay? Yeah, definitely. Action diet, nice. You just had to go feral thief, yeah. It's simpler. I might need to refresh that, it's being weird. That's some decent rank ups there then, see? That's pretty big numbers. Tamer than you were thinking, Gray. Fair enough. Doesn't give cash though. No, I think it's just a cosmetic thing that looks cool. Well, that's nice. They're nice little things to have. Nothing special really. Learned a few things this time around, what I usually do with it, I've noticed. Definitely looking forward to get it. Well, say looking forward to. It would be nice to have a new PC one day. So bloody expensive though. Oh well. And the whole GPU market is an absolute farce at the minute. I'm frustrated with Nvidia on the GPU front at the moment because their drivers this year have been bloody awful. Yeah, and their app is absolute garbage as well. On the other hand, in the longer term, and particularly the longer term, their drivers and everything else has been far better than their competitors. So. Then there's prices to factor in as well. Like the AMD stuff is not as expensive as Nvidia's, I don't think. Not far behind, but not as expensive. But what can you do? I'll probably end up sticking with Nvidia in the long run, but you know, academic for now. Need to strip my desk back and dust it. System you had wasn't compatible with Windows 11. Yeah, mine isn't either. They keep telling me I've got to upgrade, but it's not. But then I can't upgrade. So, like, well, either do something about your OS or stop fucking nagging me, because there ain't no change happening on this end at the minute, which is a bit annoying. Oh well, what can you do? Anyway, folks, it is way past the usual ending time, which is fine, but glad we had a productive day and made some decent inroads into the seasons. We're probably going to do an extra stream tomorrow, unless I'm absolutely exhausted, but we'll see how it goes. The plan is... what is the plan? Probably Avowed tomorrow. How short am I? A long fucking way short, Steve. Yeah, the plan is Avowed tomorrow. We'll see if we can't push off a bit closer towards the end of that. I don't suppose we'll finish it tomorrow, but maybe a couple more streams, 2 or 3 more sessions. So probably next week we'll get it done. Obviously, I'll take Sunday night off, and Monday we'll see. Might jump back into Oblivion on Monday. Probably will. Might do a bit of Avowed at some point during the week. Probably do Fallout on Tuesday or Wednesday. And then probably Oblivion Monday, Tuesday, Fallout Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, Avowed to get it finished off. And then we'll be able to pick up Atomfall again the week after. But we'll see how we do. Yeah, well, they're pulling updates. To be honest, the updates cause as much bloody trouble as they solve, so I'm not that worried, to be honest. I use third-party antiviruses and things like that anyway, so I'm not worried about the continued security updates and stuff. Should be fine. EXP's doing Guns of Atomfall this weekend. They are, indeed. It should be out tomorrow, I think, that one. Looking forward to seeing that one. It should be good, given that it's... Rebellion, and they do Sniper Elite, and they usually get good feedback on their, or positive feedback on their guns. Judging by the short I saw the other day, they actually went into the Royal Armouries and checked out specific examples of the weapons that they put into Atomfall, so we should be seeing some really solid feedback, which is cool. Looking forward to that video, though. Yeah, probably tomorrow. Anyway, folks, I'm going to put my feet up for an hour or two before I crash out. So, thank you all for hanging out. We've had fun. So, Avowed tomorrow should be good fun. We'll crack on with that, and then back to Oblivion on Monday. So, until then, thank you for hanging out. Look after yourselves. Stay safe. Like, subs, notification bell, all that stuff if you haven't already. Always appreciated. Social media links in the description. If you are having difficulties with your YouTube notifications, which many people do, I am back to posting on socials when I'm streaming as well now, which I had stopped doing. But if YouTube is as wildly unreliable as it seems to have been lately, that's probably a better way of doing it. So if you follow me on particularly Blue Sky or Facebook, then you should get the updates on my uploads over there as well. And yeah, if you're really into it, channel membership's always appreciated as well. Check it out if you'd like to. Each their own. For now, thank you for hanging out. Look after yourselves, stay safe. I will see you probably tomorrow, around about 8ish. So, until then, see you next time. Hey, folks.